everyone. This is the Chapter 3 review for SM1. And I'll be going through it. I don't know how many videos there will end up being, but we'll get through the whole thing. Okay, so first problem. The instructions say, determine whether the relation is a function. And then you need to explain. Remember that a function is something that for every input you get one output. So when we look at this, we've got two. This is my input is the x values. So I've got 2, 4, -4. Here's another 2 and a 9. So I see that 2 goes to 3, but 2 also goes to 8. So this would be if you push the button on the soda machine and you got 2 sodas. So this is not a function because 2 goes to 3 and 8. Okay, so let's look at number 2. We've got -5, -3, 0, 3, and 5. So it looks like they all have their own number that they're going to. And even if these numbers, even if the output numbers are repeated, that's okay. But we only have the x values here one time, so they're all going to one thing. So yes, this is a function. Because for every input, there is one output. Okay, here's the next one. Let's see, we've got 4, 7, 9, -2, and 3. So none of those are repeated. They're all going to 3, but that's okay. Okay, it's like having a Coke machine where every single button is Coke. Okay, so yes, this is a function. And it is for the same reason as number 2. All right, number 4, we have 1, 7, 0. Here's another 1 and a -1. So no, this is not a function because 1 goes to 4 and 8. So we can see that 1 goes to 4 and 1 is going to 8. All right, number 5. Here we have 0, 1, 2, 3. None of those are repeated, so we're in good shape. So yes, this is a function. And for the same reason, for every input, there is one output. So we could say that for that one also. Okay, here I have -2, 0, 2. Here's -2 again. So -2 is going to 10 and it's going to 1. So not a function because -2 is going to 10 and 1. All right, my marker is running low. I hope you can see that. Okay. All right, so let's move on here. We're going to determine whether the graph represents a function, and we're going to find the domain and range. We can also find the domain and range of graphs that are not functions. And I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so is this a function? The main thing to look at with graphs is to see if it passes the vertical line test. Okay, so I can put a vertical line through every one of these and I only hit things once. So is this a function? Yes, it is. My domain is all my x values. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My range are my y values. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, All right, is this a function? Okay, I use my vertical line test again, and no, it isn't, because my vertical line passes through two different points here. So is this a function? No. My domain is 1, 3, and 6. Okay, here are my x values. My y values are 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so I'm looking this direction. Okay, finally we've got this circle. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we've got this circle. Is it a function? Well, no, because if I put my vertical line test through here and in different spots, it doesn't pass the vertical line test. Okay, my domain, remember my x values, it is going from here to here, and that's where it stops. So it's going from -2 to x. Well, it's everything that's sandwiched between -2 and 2. So it's everything in here. So it's sandwiched between -2 and 2. This way, okay, is my range. And it is getting sandwiched also between -2 and 2. So we've got -2 to 2. All right, let's move on. Number 10, the function. Now this one might be a little tricky because we don't have x's and y's in this one. But it says, hang on, let me grab a marker. The function m equals -3d plus 44 represents the amount of money left in your school lunch account, m in dollars, after d days. Identify the independent and dependent variables. Okay, if I rewrote this, I could rewrite this y equals -3x plus 44. And remember that the independent variable is always the x value, okay? So my independent variable is d, that's how many days, so d, so days. My dependent variable is m in dollars, so m for money. Okay, I am going to stop here and I'm going to continue in the next video.